know he's here in spirit, but he would have had a really good story to tell you today about being in the service or about a friend. He had a very good friend, and my father, those of you who don't know, my dad was a World War II veteran, and he was in the U.S. Coast Guard, an officer, which Coast Guard becomes part of the Navy during wartime. So he served 4 years in the Coast Guard in World War II, and he also did his 8 years afterwards as getting his service 8 more years. Recently, I was very blessed, and my friend Ron Daninsky was the first one to let me know that many of you know, you ever see those flags on poles, banners that hang on telephone poles? And my granddaughter is coming up to see me. The banners on the poles are not just there to look pretty. They each represent a person who has served in the forces, and recently, and some of them are fallen heroes during their service time, and others are just there in honor of those who serve and still, serve today. But when you go by a pole and you look up, thank them for their service. Don't just walk by, notice what they represent and what it means and why they are hanging there. I recently got my fathers up there, and I was very blessed. I know Diane's father's on one of the posts, and we're hoping to get him here in Linden. I have my father's over in Park now, and I appreciate where they put it right in front of the high school that he taught in for 32 years, which was really nice, where my grandson Ethan attends. I wanted to read a poem today that I think is appropriate for today, especially remembering those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. The poem is called Freedom Isn't Free, and it's by Kelly Strong. And it goes like this. I watched the flag pass by one day. It fluttered in the breeze. A young Marine saluted it, and then he stood at ease. I looked at him in uniform, so young, so tall, so proud. With hair cut square and eyes alert, he'd stand out in any crowd. I thought how many men like him had fallen through the years, how many died on foreign soil, how many mothers' tears, how many pilots planes shot down, how many died at sea, how many foxholes were soldiers' graves. No, freedom isn't free. I heard the sound of taps one night when everything was still. I listened to the bugler play, and I felt a sudden chill. I wondered just how many times that taps had meant amen, when a flag had draped a coffin of a brother or a friend. I thought of all the children, of the mothers and the wives, of the fathers and the sons and the husbands with interrupted lives. I thought about a graveyard at the bottom of the sea, of unmarked graves in Arlington. No, freedom isn't free. When you see a soldier today, or you see someone who's wearing a cap that said they were a vet, shake their hand and thank them for their service.